to grow this business. So at this very moment, I want to invite this special lady. I have seen her closely. She's been sponsoring. She's been developing people. In fact, at one point I asked her, what are you doing? What is happening? What is happening? You are developing. You send me, make for me this flyers, new senior manager, new director, new executive manager. And I'm like, do you have a manufacturing machine for this, for the steps? So today we are very, very lucky and privileged that she's actually going to be sharing with us on how is she able to develop people. Grace, if you can hear me, please, you can unmute yourself and you can go ahead and unleash the package you have for us.
Thank you very much, Justus. As you said, we can really talk. Kindly make sure I talk for only 10 minutes and then you have 5 minutes to close the meeting. Good evening, East Africa. My name's Grace Ngatia. I'm not very new to most of us, and I'm very, very excited, and I'll just go straight to the point. In addition to what we have learned from Dennis, I will not repeat. But I just have some 4 pointers on this topic of team sponsoring and team development. And as we all go out and do what Dennis has said is a challenge that we have all been given, including myself, we need to realize that for us to grow, we have to grow a team. And I was just trying to think in my mind, what is a team? And you see, when we talk about a team, it means that you have 2 or more people working together. And teamwork is together, everybody achieves more. So as you want to build this business, you must change your mindset on being this selfish person who doesn't want other people to succeed. Normally, when most of us come into the business, that's what I've realized, including me, I really couldn't understand why I need to go and spend a lot of time teaching another person, maybe using my resources. But you need to sit down and understand that our business is about helping enough people achieve their goals and dreams. And that is why one great speaker said that to achieve your dreams, just go out and help enough people get what they want. Now, that goes to teamwork, and teamwork is together, everybody achieves more. You're here on this call. You may be having 1 or 2 people you have, even as a bare minimum 2, as we go out to practice what Dennis has told us this great evening. Because for sure, the secret is sponsoring and massive sponsoring. And we are told that it is actually the oxygen of this business. So if I am not sponsoring, even when I'm a world team, my business is bound to stand still, maybe stagnant, or I just keep going down and down and down. But if I keep on sponsoring and helping the team sponsor, the growth is going to be evident in the team. So that's number 1. I want you to get that teamwork. You must be a team player. And I was just looking at building a team. What must you have after what Dennis has told us? For you to build a team, you must build a relationship with the 2 people. In fact, I'm just first picking the 2 people you are having. So if you're on the call and you don't have 2 people, you must urgently go out and do what Dennis has said and get a minimum of 2 people. But of course, we want to have as many as possible because we know we can get the 2, but they are not the right ones. What do I mean are the right one? They are not ready. They are going to tell you, I'm not going to join Zoom. I don't want to come for meetings. You call them for an event. They have 100,000 excuses. And most of us will always ask ourselves, why? Why do I bring people and they are not doing what they need to do? Why am I bringing people and they are not joining meetings? They are not listening to what I'm telling you. And tonight I want to give you a very simple answer to that. It is not of your making. Don't keep asking why. You have no answers. That's the way it should be. As you keep on building this business, you will get people who will join. They will never even pick their kids. You'll get people who will join in a month's time. They have been taken away by the wind. Somebody just told them, you can't join this business. This business doesn't work. And they are not strong enough to come for training and follow what we are teaching them. So they will be taken by the wind. But if you keep on talking to people, and that's why we keep talking about this topic, you are going to get the right people. And the right people is that person who is there on this call tonight. Because you're here wanting to learn. What must you do? So you must build a relationship with those two people or the many people. Building a relationship means know why they join the business, know their dreams, build a trust relationship. You cannot do business with people you don't know. You cannot do business with people who you don't trust. So, and Dennis has said, we are getting people from the streets. And I am a testimony that I have built my business entirely from people from the streets, entirely from people I've met in the matatus, people I have met in the banks, people I have met in weddings and funerals. I just make friends and I follow what Dennis has said. And today I have been able to build a great business. So build trust and loyalty. And you need the following pillars if you have a team. The first one, you must have a clear goal and the mission of that team. What's your goal? It's because you want to change people's life. But you as the team leader, whether you are a distributor, you are a manager, you are a senior manager, executive, you must have a clear goal. As an individual, I keep telling people, you are the CEO of your business. You are not working for Justice. Justice is not your boss. Grace is not your boss. Dennis is not your boss. It's your business. And your business is you below. Don't even care how much your upline is doing, what they are not doing, how much they are making. Because even if they sponsor 100 people, the money won't come to you. The money will come from the people you are leading. So you must be a good leader. So you must set clear goals to the two people. Tell them, your distributor, we need to use the products 100 points. And then we keep going higher to 150. So you must set goals. You must show your people why they need to. Number two, you need to set goal for sponsoring. You need to tell them you need to do 3 people. How do we get them? Go back to what just started writing a name list and all that. And then now you will come to, after you exhaust the name list, you now come to what Dennis has taught us this evening. Number 2, you must be committed. Be committed. Both parties must be committed. The upline must be committed to support the success line. Remember, we are talking about team sponsoring and team development. You cannot grow alone. Yes, you can do 4,000 on a personal level, but I'll tell you, it will take time like Dennis to build a larger customer base. But you can be there with 2 people, 2 legs, 4 legs, and you build a team of 50 people and you become a director in 4 or 5 months. So you must be committed. An example is what? You are there, I have sponsored Justice. And I tell Justice, I'm coming to help you get your 5 people. Can you write a name list of 20 people? We call your people. Be committed to write the name list. Be committed on that day. Be early. It's not that I'm coming. You know, there are people, they will think they are building for their upline. And that day they just send a message in the morning and the upline is on the way. I'm sorry, I can't come. It's raining. That time Justice has come all the way. It's a 1-hour drive. And now they have nobody to train, and they came purposely to train Grace. But let me tell you what I've witnessed in this business. God does not sleep. He blesses those who are committed. And I always say, even if I go down and my downline has stunned me out, I don't feel bad. What I do, I tell myself, Grace, God has noted that you did your part and is going to bless you. The next people you'll talk to, you are actually going to sponsor. You need to be consistent. Don't work with your person today and work with them at the end of the month. You know, you have to call them end month because you need the points to qualify. No, you must have a goal of working with them on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Review, how far are you going? Have you written a name list? Have you written the dreams? How far? Have you gotten that first customer? You need to be consistent in doing these things. You must care and share. You must support, you know. Sometimes we are individuals. We have personal issues, you know, and somebody will be down today. I will give them a listening ear. But remember, I was told you cannot become a counselor. Listen to them, guide them accordingly. But you see, what I've noticed in this world, every challenge we are going through rotates sometimes on money. Mostly, actually 90% rotates on money. I am feeling down, my house has been low. I am feeling so frustrated, my husband has been sacked his work. I'm feeling so down, I have not paid this bill. The bank is coming for my house. You know, it's all rotating about money. So even if we keep talking about how this person, I can tell them, sorry, where is the solution? Let's go out and do what Dennis has said. And Dennis challenged me because I know we had that talk today morning. She said, Grace, sometimes we care about what people will say. Can you imagine, Grace, if you go out and do what I'm telling you, go out and talk to people in the street, and then you make that 1 million Kenya shillings like what Hosiana is making? What will I even remember I stood on the street and people talked bad about me? Of course not. So let's remove the fear. Let's look at the dreams you have. And somebody said, if you do that and you achieve your goals, people are not going to say this lady was doing this. They will be saying this lady is very successful. And we must be willing to do what others are not willing to do to get where we want to live. People are not willing to talk to many people. People are not willing to get out of their comfort zone. But let me tell you, if we do what we have been told today, and you don't care about people, look at your bills. Because even if you care about people, they won't pay my bills at the end of the month. They will not know where my child is going to school. When you care about people, you will live in an environment you don't like. Your children will go to schools you are not happy about. You will eat food that you're not happy about. You want to go for holidays, you can't go for holidays. And some people will talk bad things about those who are going for holidays. So let's go out and just believe that you can do it. The other thing, get organized. Plan for your small meetings. Company events are there, but you cannot wait for company meetings. Do your small meetings in the house, in the chamas, in the merry-go-rounds. Get opportunities to go and talk to people. The last one, motivate your team. Believe that your team can do it. You have these two people, you are a leader. Why did you bring them in the business? Because you believe they can make it. So encourage them. And the word that should always come out of your mouth every single day you meet your success line is you can do it. You got the potential. You have been made a great person. Let me tell you, if you motivate your two people, your three people, they will go out and with those words, because words have power, and they are going to go out and do what you're telling them. Motivate your people to take up leadership. Let your people teach TNN. Let your people teach Supergrow. And once they have done that, even if they've done it in the wrong way, guess what? Stand up, shake their hand, hug them, tell them it was a super presentation. The next one is going to be much better. The next one will be a super better. Before you realize, they are doing it much better than you. And the two people are going to even surpass what you're doing. If you just follow those few tips, plus what we've learned from Dennis and Justice, I believe that this team, King Lion and Unstoppable Diamond and Dream Achievers, we are going to change our countries. We are going to develop a lot of people. We are going to make people make money. And the last one before I forget, your team need to be excited. How do you make your team excited? Is by making sure everybody is making money. If you're making money alone, the team is not excited. If you have a distributor, teach them to make profits. Let them make profits 100, 200 shillings every single day. If you have a distributor, let them earn that small bonus of 500 shillings. If they are managers, let them earn those free products, make a small bonus of 2,000. Let me tell you, it's not about you, a leader. It's about helping your team make lots of money. And if you help your team make a lot of money, guess what is going to happen? Your check is going to be the biggest. But try to tell God to help you. Don't think about yourself all the time. How much will I make? What will I become? I want to become a director. Guys, you're not going to become a director if you do not help someone become a senior manager. You have to help someone become a manager, help someone become a senior manager, help someone to become an executive. So change your question to, who am I going to help to become a manager? Who can I help to become an executive manager? Who can I help to become a 330 achiever? Go out, put the effort, sacrifice, and the God who pays will totally bless the works of our hands. Thank you very much, Dennis. Over to Justus, and over to you.
Wow. Hey, I just feel sorry for people who could have missed this training, but the recording will be out shortly. I think from what I am getting from this is that, guys, we need to go out there and sharpen our skills on finding people, sharpening our skills on how to work with people, sharpen our skills on how to develop people. I think the message is very clear. We can only grow depending on how many people we are able to bring on board, depending on how we are able to identify those that are serious, that are ready to move, and then we turn the rest into product users as we wait on them to be able to decide to grow the business. Because some people, when they join, they are looking at it as something small. But then when they keep on attending meetings, when you invite them for the Inuka Summit, when you invite them for the Dar es Salaam convention, they will be like, okay, I actually thought this was something small, but this is something big, and they will pick it up. So we need a sponsor, find people, sponsor, identify those that are serious, help them grow, and don't sponsor 1, 2, 3. If you are on this call and you really want to grow, and you're someone who sponsors one person this month, you go 2 months without sponsoring, and then you bring another person after 3 months. Then after 2 months, you bring another one, and in the whole entire year, you have brought 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Then I would actually advise you that please, you are actually daydreaming. You are not looking for success. You are not ready to become successful. If you really, really want to become successful, you must bring in a bunch of people. And the faster you bring them, and the more consistently you bring them, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7 people, sponsoring them personally, and picking from what Grace has been able to share with us, then you are ready for massive, not just success, but massive and explosive growth. So guys, personally, I have made a decision. I do not know about you. You need to make a decision. Neolife can pay us a lot of money. Neolife can help us to live that kind of life that is beyond our imaginations. It is possible, we can do it. Let's go for it. Let's go sponsor. Let's go develop. Let us have that heart of caring for people, of uplifting people, because we only grow as our people do what? As our people grow. Thank you so much, and have a blessed evening.